Here's how to finish artwork. I'm gonna get this ready to hang on a wall. Your wall, maybe. I think process is important to finish artwork. Finding your own process, like using a sharp, new X-Acto blade when doing your final trims. Just use a new one. You're close to the finish line, and finishing is important, but is it more important than disregarding your process? Maybe the biggest part of finishing artwork is trusting your process. I've already mounted this comic to wood panel using gel matte medium. Glass was applying pressure and the bond was set overnight. Now I'm cutting with a sharp new X-Acto blade. The right tools can make your job easier, but should facilitate your process. Don't skip parts of the process. Process is where the magic is, and sometimes magic requires time. The demands of the world are accelerating. More, faster, better. You as an artist are the only one to defend your time. Here I'm hitting my frog tape on my leg to get rid of some of the tack. I'm masking off the border of the comic, but I don't want the tape to be too sticky and lift up paint. Taking all this time to finish artwork, I've been mulling over all the artificial intelligence generated images that have been flooding the internet. I understand its appeal, I think. It gives somebody with no time or other investment the illusion that they're part of the process. Finally, people who felt that they've been kept out of a discipline where the only entry point is a piece of paper and literally any mark-making tool can use the latest technology we've poured countless resources into, whose foundation contains large swaths of unconsenting plagiarized artwork to rush to a finished product. I mean, some of it looks more meticulous and detailed than I think I could manually pull off because they're able to steal from some of the best artists of all time. But some of it looks like this. I'm doing 2 coats of white gesso with the cheapest foam applicators I could find at the store. Foam applicators lay down flat layers easily. If you want that from a brush, usually you have to find an expensive brush. Save your money. But if you can finish artwork without a process, does process really matter? Are people in the near future going to care to support artists, musicians, poets, teachers if they can just type some words and have instant access to something? Does something need to be finished, or does it just need to be consumable? I'm using multiple coats of a museum-grade cold wax to protect the artwork in real life. It forms a guard against UV light damage or anything else that would harm the paint, but can be removed for restoration. It feels like we're at a crossroads where the artistic process is just as vital as the audience process. How the audience members consume the stories and entertainment of their choice matters. Their process of discerning the individual taste becomes paramount in our contemporary times, when we've never had better access to stories and artwork throughout history. Will audiences happily consume whatever readily finished product is in front of them? Or will this onslaught of indiscriminate imagery and words drive people to be more thoughtful about what they want to support, enjoy, and cherish? Finally, I'm wrapping up my process. I'm measuring out to where to drill the brackets to hold the picture wire. I'm leaving slack and using wire that's rated for 30 pounds, much more than the finished piece, but I'd like to future-proof my artwork in case the gravitas of the joke grows with time. These small details, that maybe nobody sees, are important to my process. So now we have finished artwork. Will people want it? Will they support me? I don't have answers. Does process matter? Maybe even if it's sometimes something that isn't apparent at first glance? I'd like to think so. I guess I'm in the process of finding that out, and that feels important to me. Thanks for watching and joining me on the journey. I hope you get an extra hour of sleep tonight and call your folks if they were good to you and they're still around.